Guess who's back again. Cody's back! Tell a friend! Yes! Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. It feels weird saying it, actually. It feels so weird. But the content is back. And I am not going to give up this time, okay? And even if anything happens, I will not ever, never will give up. So yeah, I'm so sorry if I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks because So basically, I suffered. I've been suffering really bad and with personal issues, and all that kind of stuff, and blah blah blah. But you know what? You all know what I mean. But I did decide to quit. But thanks to all your love and support. I'm just putting my brother's shoes on, if you can tell by then. But yeah, content is back. But yeah, in tonight's video, welcome to Cody Hewitt Football Talk, episode 1. So yeah, we're going to be talking about all things. By the way, guys, if you're thinking, is it the end of the SPL talk? No, it's not the end. The SPL talk series, guys, will still be continuing like normal. But I'll probably will do an episode tomorrow, episode 9, after Celtic against Motherwell, but I'll do a full-time reaction for Hearts against Rangers. So, but the main subject is about the Europa League, and yeah, I'm gonna get onto that. But yeah, Barcelona. Just this Wednesday, Barcelona went out of the Champions League in the first attempt in the group stages since the 2000-2001 season. Of course, they had like Besiktas, AC Milan, and Leeds United in their group. But their group this season, they had Bayern Munich, Benfica, and Dynamo Kiev. And their 2 wins this season in the Champions League have both come against the Ukrainian opposition. But yeah, 3-0 defeats, 2 of them to Bayern, home and away. And then one of them was to Benfica. And yeah, who'd have thought? I guess my dad was right after all. With Barcelona crashing out. But yeah, we knew Dynamo Kiev would get bottom. Come on, and Bayern will top. Come on. But like we weren't sure for second for Bayern and Benfica. Not Bayern, Barca and Benfica. Sorry. And of course, there's some pretty big teams in the Europa League now. Obviously, with Barca gone, Barca in it. Obviously, the 6 times champion Sevilla making a return. Braga and Rangers as well. I'm right. Rangers, right? They could get one of Sevilla, Porto, Zenit, Sheriff, Barcelona. Who else came from Champions League? Who else came from Champions League? Atalanta as well. They're a pretty big name in the Europa League, making a return since the 17-18 season. And but though, if I was Rangers, I would take Sheriff. But if you really want one of the big dogs, you would happily take one of Barca, Porto, or Sevilla. Because I remember what Rangers against Porto a few years ago when Rangers won 2-0, and they got a draw in Porto. Barcelona, they haven't played each other in over 14 years. I think I can't really remember, but around 2007. When they last played each other in the Champions League, and they drew 0-0 to them at Ibrox. But Rangers, in the same season, they reached the final of the Europa League. But the competition weren't called the Europa League, it was called the UEFA Cup. So basically, the UEFA Cup, Europa League, same competition, but just different naming. But obviously, we know Celtic are sadly out. But Celtic, though, they did show a great fight throughout the competition this season. 2 defeats on the bounce, to Real Betis and Bayer Leverkusen. But then 2 wins against Ferencváros put them right on course. But then the Bayer Leverkusen game, right, I'm going to speak about that game. I watched the whole 90 minutes of that game. And I actually thought to myself Celtic were good. I thought Celtic were really good. Really good that day. The likes of Kyogo, Abada, Johar especially, and Jota, who is injured. And I think apparently he might be doubts about him getting fit for the new year-old firm. I'm not sure, but I will be doing a live reaction for that. But I might be going to the Dundee derby though. It depends what I do with the Dundee derby. If I don't go, I'll do a live reaction. But if I don't, I'll try and find a pub somewhere that will show the old firm on Sky Sports. But let's get back to the main topic, right? So I thought Celtic were good that day. I thought when they went 2-1 up, I thought Celtic would go through, but no. But 2 late goals though, heartbreaking. But I actually wish Celtic all the best. Up the Celtic and up the Rangers as well. And up the big 6. Hey, you include Hearts, Hibs, Aberdeen, and Dundee United as well. But yeah, I'm not going to speak about Jack Ross, who recently got sacked by Hibs. But I will speak about that in tomorrow's episode 9 of the Scottish Premier League Talk series. So get your notifications on for that. But yeah, and also I'm going to speak about Tottenham now. Obviously, recently they just had a COVID outbreak, causing their game against Rennes. They were due to play Rennes on Thursday, but that got cancelled due to that outbreak. And apparently reports are saying that the game is not getting played at all. I don't know how true it is, but if it is true, drop it in the comments. But apparently Spurs might have to forfeit the game or something like that. I don't know. Apparently, when I was streaming with Zach on Thursday, he said the game will get played, but we're not sure what date. But apparently I've seen either this afternoon or this morning that the game will not go ahead at all. So that means that could, but then the UEFA disciplinary and panel thing will decide what result to give the game. And that would mean, by the way, it has to be for Rennes, not for Spurs. But if Spurs did lose, they would have been out because of Vitesse beating the Slovenian team Mura, who actually formed in 2012. Actually, the day after when Aguero scored that last minute winner against QPR. I don't know. But yeah. Other than that, though, I think it's bad for Spurs. I think it's really bad for Tottenham, if I'm being honest. But their next game is not until next Thursday, when they travel up to the Midlands to take on an out of form Leicester. And also about Leicester, I'm going to speak about them. They're out of the Europa League as well, but they're in the Conference League. So was Celtic as well. They're still in Europe. But just not in the Europa League. Sorry about that if I'm drinking throughout the video, because my throat, you know. But yeah, I thought Leicester though. I don't know really with Leicester. I think Leicester have been very inconsistent this season. But yeah, if there's any Leicester fans, and if Sportser and Ryan's career mode, if you're watching this, drop in the comment section what your thoughts on Leicester City this season. I haven't not been watching that many of your games, But I think the way that the results have been, I think poor. Like, you're mid-table, and many people have predicted Leicester to finish around 5th. I predicted them to finish 5th. 5th. And that team, I think United are 5th. And to be fair though, United are actually going to go through a good patch now on the Ralph Ragnick. But I still don't, I think they won't get Champions League. I think West Ham probably will still get it, but you know what I mean. But yeah. Rangers now. They drew 1-1 with Lyon on Thursday, but I forgot to do an episode about. I think I did mention on episode 8 around Van Bronckhorst being their manager. But yeah, he's been Rangers have been solid. Rangers have made a solid start under him. Again, his first win was actually in the Europa League. But throw it again. But yeah, they won 2-0 against Sparta, won against Livingston, beat Dundee, and then this Thursday, and they drew 1-1 to Lyon. And to be fair, apparently, I think by the fans, as well, I'm not sure, I think Rangers did deserve the draw, because I thought, to myself, the way I think I've seen the highlights of the game, I thought Rangers played really well that day. I think they did deserve the point, and also they went 1-0 up as well, Rangers. So, but yeah, question: Dad? Question: Who do you think Rangers will get in the knockout playoffs?
Oh,
if you were Rangers, Barca.
Yeah, Barcelona or Dortmund. I bet you'd get a hard game.
Or they'll get Porto or Sevilla. But Dad's predicted they'll get Porto, Barca or Dortmund. But I think, obviously tomorrow night is the Madrid derby, Real Madrid against Atletico. Both are through to the knockout stages of the Champions League. But to be fair, Atletico Madrid should have been in the Europa League or out of Europe completely. But they beat Porto, and AC Milan lost to Liverpool. By the way, this is another new series to add to the channel, Cody Hewitt Football Talk. And also, hopefully I'll be doing some episodes with my old man, with my dad, and hopefully with some with my brother. So, it depends if he does want to do it or not, when he's free, to be precise. Because, or we could have a little brother talk episode. But yeah, though, guys, now I'm going to speak about the Champions League. We know, but yeah, I'm gonna say my early prediction for the two competitions. I'm not gonna say who's gonna win the Conference League just yet, because I don't know. The Champions League. If I'm being honest, I don't think it's City. I don't think City will win it. I think Bayern for me. But I think City will get to the final though. But I think Bayern for me, they'll just probably have too much for us in the final. So I think Bayern will win the Champions League. But I think Sevilla will win the Europa League. But I think Rangers could get to the quarters of the Europa League. It depends how they do. I'll be following I'll be following the Scottish clubs in Europe, as well as City and United and that. Well, no, I won't follow United in Europe though, because I hate them. Oof. I know they're English and they're from Manchester, but that's my choice. That's my choice. So, but yeah, don't hate me. But yeah, though, I think Bayern will win the Champions League. I think Sevilla will win the Europa League, but the Conference League, I think I'm still gonna say Roma. I just think I don't know with Roma really, because. But for the Champions League as well, you got the likes of Real Madrid as well, because they're on fire at the moment. Real are. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like, subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and and for the first time in a while, love, peace, and tickers. Yeah. I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Love, peace, and tickers.